proposition for you. If there's anything worse than fighting a war on Christmas Eve, it's gotta be our next act. Their jokes are lousy, but their dancing's even worse. Here they are, Captain Bob Wallace and Private Bill Davis.
Private Davis?
Yes, Captain Wallace?
Remember, don't sing until you see the whites of their eyes.
I see them.
Then sing!
Happy holiday, happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true. Happy holiday, happy holiday. May the calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays to you.
That's quite a crowd we got up there. What do you think?
I looks like they've been through a war.
They have been through a war.
Well, then they're looking pretty good. While the merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish Captain Wallace?
Yes, Private Davis.
Do you know how long it's been since I've seen a girl?
How long is that, Private?
Well, I don't know, but we're dancing awful close! May the calendar keep bringing happy holidays to you.
All right. Now, haven't we all had fun tonight? Look, I know you're all missing home, so here's one to put you right back in front of the fireplace, sung by our very own Captain Bob Wallace.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Come on, boys, help me out. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Attention!
What the hell is going on here? Don't you know there's a war on?
Yes, sir. We just thought with it being Christmas Eve, we'd celebrate a little bit.
Attention!
Yes, sir.
Take out those ridiculous bells.
Yes, sir. Just a little fuel type here, you know, jingle bells and so on.
Davis, you can march this way to jingle, this war would be over.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Captain
sir.
Wallace, I believe you're out of uniform.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed!
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And gentlemen, thank you for the fine show.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Merry Christmas, sir.
So, Christmas Eve 1944. I don't see any flying reindeer in this little corner of hell tonight. Well, gentlemen, I do have some news for you. The Army has ordered me stateside as of 0100 hours to get this German buckshot taken out of my leg. And if you don't give the NCO as much respect as you gave Henry Waverly, I might come back and fight for the enemy. It's been my grand privilege to lead you men. Rubenstein, Pirelli, Sanchez, Johnson. The 151st Division is doing America proud. Maybe in a year, we'll be celebrating the holidays, around a fire with our friends and family. Maybe in 10 years, 1954, who knows what it'll be. Let's pray it's a better place. Soldiers, Merry Christmas!
In Oxidol detergent. Wash day cleanser of Valmeyer Beauty. Use Oxidol. And now, America's favorite song and dance team, Broadway stars, Bob Wallace and Phil Davis.
Happy holiday.
Happy holiday.
May the calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays to you. Come, get together. Let the dance floor feel your leather. Step as lightly as a feather. Let yourself go. Come, hit the timber. Loosen up and start to limber.
Can't you hear that hot marimba?
Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Relax and let yourself go. Relax. You got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's not so. Come on, cuddle closer. Don't you dare to answer no, sir. Push your finger, don't get grosser. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Relax and let yourself go. Relax. You got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot, so come cuddle closer. Don't you dare to answer no, sir. Put your finger, don't get grosser. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Relax and let yourself go. Relax. You got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot. The night is cold, but the music's hot. The night is cold. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. While the merry bells keep ringing, may the calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays!
Thanks, folks. We're off to Miami to try out our new show.
We'll see you in Florida. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
show, Mr. Wallace.
Thanks, Tess. Also, could you tell Scooter to pick up the tempo on that dance break? And you. I told you to work on the second chorus. Not the second chorus, girl.
Guilty as charged.
Telegram signature.
Did you set up the train tickets for tonight?
Yes, you have the 1 a.m. to Miami. Private drawing room.
Good. Well, is that it then, Tess? Thank you.
Christmas in Florida. I like that.
18 holes and a swim in the sunshine, and you want to move there.
Hey, the 151st Division comes through again. Captain Wallace, Private David.
Corporal Sheldrake.
Gee, I wish I was back in the army. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Say, is it true? Do all TV producers make a start by selling black market nylon?
Oh, this one did. Boys, I've got $1 million proposition for you. Ed wants you to do a piece of your new review on the show after the Florida tryout. What do you say?
What do you say, Bob? It's $1 million proposition.
Great, I'll send you the bump. And hey, have a Merry Christmas, fellas.
Merry Christmas, Ralph.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Billy Dilly! Hi, Billy! Once we're in Florida, are we gonna work on that new quote-unquote routine, unquote?
Yeah, honey, yeah. I got the whole thing figured out.
That last routine did wonders for my sacroiliac. Hiya, Bobby! See you in Florida! And remember, use Oxydol for purity!
Oh, Philly Dilly. Ever consider giving the female sex a breather?
What? You gonna give up show business?
I don't know what's getting older faster. Me or your jokes?
Well, say, Bob, why don't we go out for a few drinks before the train tonight? Heard of this new club? Having some melon?
Whoa. I smell an angle. Skip the scam, Phil. What do you actually want from me?
Well, you remember Mess Sergeant Frankie Haynes?
Sure, Freckleface Haynes, the dog-faced boy.
Yeah, well, his sisters are doing a number in some joint, and you said we're looking for a sister act for a new show.
This isn't some plot to fix me up with some belly-dancing rocket scientist.
No, it's a way to find a sister act. I mean, we could always bring Rita and Rhoda along.
Stop. Ever since we're in the Army, you've been trying to fix me up with something female. 10 years
You wanna
now.
know why, Bob?
Let me finish. Big ones, little ones, dumpy ones, as long as it wears a skirt and it's breathing, you trot it out.
Bob, it's because I want you to fall in love. I want you to have some fun. Remember? Fun? I want you to stop being Bob Wallace Incorporated and fall in love. I want you to get married and have 9 children with a big house so that I can go out and get a massage or something.
Maybe you've got a point there, about home. But come on, Phil. All the girls you meet, they're young, they're ambitious. They don't want to settle down and raise a family. As for love, no thanks. It's too much like the weather.
You lost me.
Unpredictable, irresponsible, unbelievable, unreliable. Ever since the world began, are Cupid and the weatherman. Love and the weather, birds of a feather, can't be depended upon. One day it's sunny, next day the sunshine has gone. Love and the weather, always together, landing another surprise. Bringing the raindrops just like the tears to your eyes. Any guy with love close by is cozy and warm. Love walks out and kicks a guy right out of the warm into a storm. Moonlight romances have to take chances. That's what you learn with the dawn. Love and the weather can't be depended upon.
I need to put them at a table right down front. I'm so excited. I hope I don't stare at them during the number. Well, I still don't understand it. Will you settle down, Betty? We've actually got Wallace and Davis coming to see us. Yes, but how did Wallace and Davis ever find out about Betty and Judy Haynes? I don't know. They were in the Army with Frankie, maybe through Frankie. Frankie's in Alaska. How did he ever get to Wallace and Davis? I smell a rat here. Maybe the same rat who told this club owner we're his cousins. I didn't say cousins. I said we went to kindergarten together.
Did you ever hear about honesty being the best policy?
Yeah, and I never believed it for a second. Don't you want to get someplace, Betty? Do you want to go on playing dives like this forever?
Oh, honey, I do want you to succeed.
We're a twosome, remember? I don't succeed if you don't.
But Judy, I don't want you holding the act together just because of me. If you get an offer or find a really great guy,
How can you be so beautiful and so insecure? You're the one who deserves the offer and the guy.
well, I don't know about deserves him, but I'm going to grab my umbrella and put on my galoshes when I meet him.
You lost me.
Love in the weather, birds of a feather, can't be depended upon. One day it's sunny, the next day the sunshine has gone. Love in the weather, always together, planning another surprise, bringing the raindrops just like the tears to your eyes. Any gal who's Cupid's pal is cozy and warm. Love walks out and kicks a gal right out of the warm into a storm. Moonlight romances have to take chances. That's what you learn with the dawn. Love in the weather can't be depended upon.
Just humor me, will you, Bob? Call it a favor for an old army buddy. We'll go see Frankie's freckle-faced sisters. Maybe the weather will break, skies will clear, and the love of your life, bob out of a puddle. I'll go get a cab.
Any guy with love close by is cozy and warm.
Love walks out and kicks a gal right out of the warm
Into a storm, moonlight advances, love's golden chances. Rain comes along and they're gone. Love in the weather, change from night to dawn. Unpredictable,
irresponsible,
unbelievable.
unreliable.
Love and the weather cannot be depended upon.
Cigarettes, cigars, candy.
Hello there.
Cigar, sir?
Oh, I don't smoke, but maybe you could teach me.
Down, boy.
Hiya, Billy! What are you bumping into you here?
Ho, 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 Merry almost Christmas, and welcome back to the back rooms at Jimmy's. And tonight we have Betty and Joni. Judy, the Bain sisters.
Haynes!
Haynes sisters.
Wow, those girls are terrific. We could put that number right into our new show.
Yeah, they should have taken after Freckleface Haynes, the dog-faced boy.
Especially the one, yikes.
Yeah, that tall one's a knockout.
Well, I was talking about the short one. But partner, this is why me and you are partners.
A girl like that probably has a whole string of guys. She's probably married.
Well, why don't you find out in some charming, roundabout way? Talk to her, Bob.
What do you mean, talk to her?
I invited the girls over for a
What?
few drinks. You think I'm sitting here all night so I can look at you?
What am I supposed to do?
Well, I'm not gonna say be yourself. So why don't you try being relaxed? Be natural.
Be natural.
A couple of casual questions. And remember, Bob, natural.
Natural.
Am I lopsided? You're gorgeous. Now relax. Talk to them, Betty. Be natural. Natural. Hello.
That was a great number you
A
got.
fantastic number you girls had there.
How do you do? I'm Judy Haynes, and this is my sister, Betty.
Davis and Wallace, Wallace and Davis.
Oh, we know who you are.
Well, come on, don't just stand there. Sit down, sit down. Come on, Bob. The formal type. Well, cheers to looking at you.
Cheers.
Say, Miss Haynes, are you married?
Say, Bob and I were wondering if you'd like to put your number into our new show, if you can make a Wednesday rehearsal in Miami.
Actually, I happen to be single, without any children, which is to say I don't have any children to speak of.
Well, we've got a train coming. Maybe
Well, it
we
was
better
very
get
nice to
going.
meet you.
Sit down.
So, rehearsal in Miami, Wednesday?
Too bad we've got a train of our own tonight.
We're booked for the holidays in Pine Tree, Vermont.
Vermont? Where's that? And what's there besides good-looking girls?
A lot of snow.
Say, Frankie wrote us a terrific letter about you two girls.
So that's how you found out about us. And isn't that funny? Frankie has exactly the same handwriting as Judy, even the little faces and the O's.
Just a family resemblance.
Yes, the rat side of the family.
Wait a minute. You mean I was taken and I didn't even see it?
Mr. Davis, I'm so sorry.
Sorry? You were brilliant. Care to dance?
Oh, we haven't trained Judy.
Oh, shush.
The formal type. Mr. Wallace, I'd like to apologize for my sister.
Judy didn't do anything wrong. She saw an angle and she worked it.
An angle?
You know, she played the percentage and got what she wanted.
Percentages and angles, isn't that pretty cynical?
There's a little bit of larceny in all of us, Miss Haynes.
My sister and I do not play angles.
Well, what was that funny letter if not an angle? I'm sorry, do you mind if I just enjoy my drink?
Please do. Be sure to sip it from the right angle.
that. They're crazy about each other.
Maybe Bob and I should catch that train tonight. Join you two girls up in Vermont.
But Bob doesn't want to go to Vermont.
Well, Bob doesn't have to know he's going to Vermont.
Should be beautiful up there. All that snow.
Can't be half as beautiful as this. The best things happen while you're dancing. Things that you would not do at home come naturally on the floor. For dancing soon becomes romancing when you hold a girl in your arms that you've never held before. Even guys with two left feet come out alright if the girl is sweet. If by chance their cheeks should meet while dancing, proving that the best things happen while you dance. Even guys with two left feet come out alright if the girl is sweet. If by chance their cheeks should meet while dancing, proving that the best things happen while you dance. You dance. You dance. Oh.
Good.
Terrific.
Great.
Well, that's fantastic, buddy. We got a train to catch. We better get moving, partner.
Yes, us too.
You're suddenly pretty eager.
Well, we've got work to do. Remember? Work, Bob?
Well, it was a pleasure, Mr. Davis. I hope we meet again very, very soon.
Miss Haynes.
Mr. Wallace, I'd wish you a Merry Christmas, but you probably don't believe in Christmas.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Are you kidding? We gotta get those two together.
Won't Bob be angry going to Vermont when he thinks he's headed to Miami?
I'll take care of Bob. Now, track 22.
Track 22.
Skis in Florida? Dream on, pal. This is like traveling in a ration can with Rip Van Winkle.
Holy night.
Aren't these people wearing pretty heavy coats for Florida?
Well, you know, Bob, these train cars, they're always so cold. I'll go complain to the company right now, actually.
Well, they're gonna boil my... Wait, did that guy just say Providence?
Yeah, Providence, Virginia, Bob. Providence, Virginia.
Providence, Virginia.
I think it was an old revolutionary town. Yeah. Jefferson was from there, I believe.
Jefferson.
And when it's dry and ready, my dreidel I shall play. Mazel tov! Yeah!
Sit down. Well, I don't get it. Tessie said she booked us a private drawing room in Miami, a private bar and 2 soft beds, and a bathroom less than 10 cars away.
Well, there must have been some kind of snafu with the tickets.
Providence!
Don't you just keep thinking of those girls?
Yeah, in
Oh,
Vermont.
man.
You'll probably have a gristmill with some chintz curtains.
Well, I happen to be very fond of chintz myself.
They probably have a barn out back where they put on their pathetic little shows.
Bob, you know something? You are psychic, my friend.
Me, psychic?
Hey, you guys! Funny running into
Oh,
you
no,
here.
no.
Mr. Wallace, I didn't realize until just this
So you
minute.
don't play angles, huh?
This is not an angle. At least it's not my angle. It's my sister's, and I'm very ashamed.
You should be ashamed. Following us all the way to Florida?
Providence, Rhode Island, arriving Providence.
Arriving Providence, Rhode Island. I should have known I was being shanghaied back in New Haven, Delaware.
Well, you might as well settle in, buddy.
I can't.
Just think of it. Vermont. The pine trees, the clean, cold air. Just what we need to wake us all up.
Sure. The snow-covered slopes, skiing and shoesing.
Hot cocoa.
It's true, Mr. Wallace. It is quite beautiful up there.
Beautiful. It's a winter wonderland. Lift a spade of snow.
Snow, to see a great big man entirely made of snow. Snow,
Where it's snowing over through, that's where I want to be.
How I'm longing to ski through the snow. Those glistening houses that seem to be built of snow.
Snow, oh, to see a mountain covered with a quilt of snow.
what is Christmas with snow?
Christmas with no snow. Mountain covered with a quilt of snow.
Yourself.
What is Christmas with snow?
No white Christmas with no snow.
I'll soon be there with snow.
I'll wash my hair with snow.
It's gonna snow. And with the speed of snow.
It's gonna snow. Build a man that's made of snow.
It's gonna snow.
I'd like to stay up with you, but I recommend a little nap. Go back to sleep.
Go to sleep and dream of
Pine Tree, Vermont, temperature 79 degrees.
What?
In December?
This is Vermont. We're individuals up here. I was promised snow on my vacation. Well, Santa promised me a bunny rabbit, and I never got that either.
If I'd wanted a suntan, I would have gone to San Juan.
Come on, Hubert. Let's go to Saskatchewan.
I think you mean Saskatchewan.
They're predicting a blizzard, you know. Oh, I hope y'all get stuck in it, conformists. Martha, the mail came. The mail? Oh, the mail. Give me that. We gotta hide these bills from your grandfather. Why do we have to hide the bills from Grandpa? Never you mind. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, Lordy, Washington, D.C. Susie, excuse me, Susan, don't you have homework you should be doing?
Okay. So I may have been wrong about the snow.
Clearly.
May I help you? No, you can't have your deposit back. Yes, we have space. You can have any room in the inn, including mine. Sign here.
Actually, we're not guests. We're your entertainment.
Well, your audience just left. You better go chase them. They're moving pretty fast.
Hot cocoa and shoosy. I could shoe somebody right now, whatever that means. Feel that clean cold air? Just what we need.
Wait a minute. I know that voice. You're Bob Wallace.
Oh, look at that. You see how you touched him?
And Phil Davis. Wallace and Davis, Davis and Wallace. What the hell are you two doing here in Pine Tree?
Presenting you the Haynes sisters. Just wait till you hear them warble.
I'm sorry, but we won't be able to use your girls. We can pay you half salary for canceling if you don't mind taking most of them in postage stamps.
Well, I can still catch the Southbound Express. It was a real pleasure, Miss Haynes.
Delighted, Mr. Scrooge.
More to tell us, man!
Ten Hut?
At ease, men.
Yes, sir.
I said at ease.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Captain?
Good, sir, but what are you doing here, General Waverly?
I haven't done this establishment. What's your excuse?
Well, we were just telling your wife...
No! Anything but that! His wife, he just put 10 years on me!
This is Michael Watson, my concierge.
Concierge, at least he doesn't call me Sergeant anymore. You know, he once posted a sign, breakfast after town settings, 0600 hours. In answer to the question, Your Majesty, they brought these gals in to sing for the holidays.
They're the sisters of Frankie Haynes, sir.
Freckleface Haynes? The dog-faced boy?
Frankie will be so pleased you remembered him. It's a real honor to meet you, General.
My grandfather's a hero!
I think I hear my granddaughter. Susie's visiting us for the holidays from California.
It's Susan, actually.
Yes, the smart one in the family.
And the strongest one, too. What is that, a Gutenberg Bible?
I'm writing a history report on the American Revolution, and New England is where America began. But I really came from the snow.
Out of the mouths of you-know-who.
Don't make any personal calls. Martha listens to the switchboard.
I do not! I checked the connection!
Anyways, I already told the girls we'd have to cancel.
Cancel what? We got stage out in the barn, don't we? Something wrong, Captain?
No, sir, just stage out in the barn, sir.
You ever been in the barn before?
We got a stage all right, but who are they going to sing to?
We drafted these girls for the holidays, so we'll pay them for the holidays.
Oh, that's very generous.
Miss Haynes, there was no 5 years to night when we pull it tomorrow.
Is that the forecast?
No, it's my pig-headedness. There's one thing I learned from the Army, is be positive. Just about things I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, Martha, has the mail come? I'm expecting a letter from Washington.
From Washington? No, I haven't gotten anything from Washington.
You mean this letter, Grandpa?
That's the one. As you boys may have noticed, this isn't a paying proposition. This is my ticket out of here. I'm going back to the Army.
Yep, he misses the food. Come on, girls. Let me show you up before Light Horse Harry puts you on KP.
Au revoir, my little mountain flower.
This is what I call Christmas.
Anyway, I wrote to my old pal Carlington. Apply for activity, maybe training commander, posted overseas.
Can I read the letter for you, Grandpa?
Yes, nice and clear.
Dear Hank, why you dirty old B-A-S-T...
I'll take that, honey, I'll take that. Dear Hank, etc., etc. I got your very amusing letter. You've become quite a practical jokester, asking for a position at your ripe age. The rest is about his family.
Doesn't the Army want you back, Grandpa?
Not right now.
But you're a hero, Grandpa! You should write to the President and ask him.
Susie, that's a great idea. I'll have you help me write that letter. Nice seeing you, boys. About face! Forward march! To the left! To the left! To the right!
Poor old guy.
It's that bad.
He sank everything into this place. Pensions, life savings. Just look at these bills. I haven't had the heart stellar. The bank sent a form letter that'd curl your hair. Pay up or you're out.
Oh, dear. He doesn't know about that?
Well, Mr. Bob Wallace, would you tell him?
When the war was over, there were jobs galore for the G.I. Joeses who were in the war. But for generals, things were not so grand. And it's not so hard to understand.
What can you do with a general when he stops being a general? Oh, what can you do with a general who retires?
Who's got a job for a general when he stops being a general?
They all get a job, but a general no one hires.
He walks into an office and answers to an ad. He'll take the job that's offered. The pay is not too bad. They ask his last position. He answers when they punch. I was a general, and they asked him out to lunch.
And he has to meet the mob.
But he doesn't get the job.
Nobody thinks of assigning him when they've stopped whining and dining him.
It seems this country
could work up some.
You mean bribe some of the locals?
No, I mean, why don't we ship the cast up here for Christmas and put on the show right here?
You know what, Bob? If you had better legs and a good personality, I'd marry you.
Oh, shucks.
Gosh, a Wallace and Davis review would pack the place.
We'd have to talk to the girls first, who are hoarding it on their new gig.
We heard the whole thing and it's a terrific idea.
I think so too.
Great, we'll headline you two at the top of the first act. Have you got your charts for the band?
Coming right up.
You know, Mr. Wallace, there's this woman here in town. She sings and dances.
That's great, Martha. She can work backstage as a hairdresser. Can you give me a long distance? I have to call New York.
Aye, Captain.
That's Navy.
Support Marshal.
New York? What for?
Ralph's office. Shell Drake is the contact for the 151st. His office sends out letters to all the guys. We get some of the division up here for Christmas and buck up the old man.
You know what that sounds like to me? $1 million proposition! We'll take the job of assigning him. Let's start whining and dining him. Because this country never has enjoyed so many 1 and 2 and 3 and 4-star generals unemployed. But we've got a job for a general who's retired.
There's no business like show business like no business.
What are you doing?
Oh, honey, you scared the life out of me.
Where'd you get that silly hat?
Never mind. Come on, give me a hint. We have to finish on the barn for rehearsals.
But the barn is writing my history report.
The American Revolution will still be here tomorrow. Come on, we got show folks coming any minute now.
Grandpa says show business is frivolous.
Frivolous? Do you know what Patrick Henry said?
Give me liberty or give me death.
Do you know where he said it?
Where?
On the stage of Winter Garden Theater. Class dismissed. Ezekiel Foster!
Yep.
Open up the curtain!
Yep.
Who is he?
He came with the barn.
Well, it's a barn with a stage, all right.
Mr. Wallace, Mr. Davis, welcome to my classroom.
Wait a moment, just wait a moment. Do I smell a piano? Yes, I do, yes, I do. Oh, that's an Odile de Steinway, number 5.
Mr. Davis, you didn't really smell the piano, did you?
I can detect a spinet within 50 feet.
Really?
Don't confuse the child.
You know, Mr. Wallace, this local woman here, she not only sings and dances.
Tell her to send in a picture, Martha. We'll certainly consider her.
I can't believe we're performing in an actual barn.
You look better in a barn than most girls look in a Chanel gown.
Maybe it's all this clean, cold air.
Maybe it isn't just the clean, cold air.
You mean...
Yes, I do. Yes, 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 yes.
They sure seem to be getting along.
Unlike us, you mean?
No, I didn't mean to. Well, yes. not very much like us. But I thought you and
Mr. Wallace, there's no need to be polite. Phil and Judy are...
Phil and Judy.
Yes, they're Phil and Judy. And you and I are...
Betty and Bob.
We're Betty and Bob, exactly. Sometimes the twain wasn't meant to meet.
Sometimes the twain doesn't leave the station.
You see all those trees? I swear I saw a raccoon over there.
I wish there was snow on it.
Oh, people, calm down! People, calm down, calm down! I've got the rehearsal scheduled for the chorus, and I've got 3 sets of scene breakdowns. Let's pass them out, Mike, relax. It's just a Broadway exchange of extravaganza. Nothing to get in a pinch about. Just a show. Mr. Wallace, do you realize that we were trying to stage this in 5 days? In the stage manager's office in a pigsty? And I mean a real sty with an actual pig. We'll work into the finale. Right now, I want you to meet Betty and Judy Haynes. Ladies, this is Mike Nolte, stage manager.
Hello. Hello.
Scooter's on the keys. That's Jim. That's Marty. That's Gloria.
Hello.
Now hold your horses. We'll have plenty of time to meet up later.
Hiya, Philly! Oh, Philly, Dilly, oh!
Hey, it's the Bobbsey twins!
It's a good thing I forgot my woolens given how sultry it is up here. As if it ain't hot enough with Dilly Dilly around! I was hot all the way up here just thinking about you, Phil. But it ain't the heat, it's the humidity!
Hi.
Pardon my innuendo, but who's she?
Oh, that's Judy Haynes. This is Rhoda.
Rhoda Rooter. Hello.
I'm sure. As mine!
That makes 2 of us.
Oh.
Alrighty, folks, we're doing the show on Christmas Eve, and that's right around the corner. So we've got to hustle. Scooter, give me a chord. He made my home move. He made my home move. He made my home move. Ha, 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 ha. Me made my home move. He made my home move.
What the hell is always rocking in here?
It's the Broadway Battalion reporting for Christmas duty, sir!
Cut them off! We're all these troops!
We call it a cast, sir. The Haynes gave us a spot in their act, so we brought up a few volunteers.
A few volunteers? This is half the population of Vermont!
Well, show folks, you know.
I don't know. I don't know anything about show folks.
Well, the last time you saw a show, it was lit with candles.
Bob, if you boys are worried about a certain innkeeper, we don't need any charity here.
Oh, don't worry, sir. We're not worried about you. This is just standard operating procedure.
As I say, I don't know show business.
Well, we all have our gifts, sir. I mean, I've never been any good as a general myself.
You're never any good as a private.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I expect you all to follow regulations. Police department and perimeter. Rules for fire suppression are posted. Monty details the report from Miss Washington. Lights out at 2200 hours. Captain, your command. Proceed.
Wow! No wonder we're winning the war with Germany. Rhoda, we won the war with Germany. Oh, good!
Mr. Wallace, this local woman who's in show business, she was in Walter Winchell's columns 15 times.
You keep her on call, Martha.
Sardi's put her picture up in the ladies' room.
That's pretty impressive. Maybe we can work into the late show.
Ethel Merman once said to her in the wings, "Honey, you are loud." Do you want to know how loud this woman was?
How loud?
I'm glad you asked me that, Senator. What care I? Who makes the laws of the nation? Like those who will take care of its rights and wrongs. What care I? Who cares for those world's affairs? As long as I can see its popular song.
Hey, I know that voice.
It's Martha, the loudmouth Watson.
6 flops on the Great White Way.
She stopped the show in whoopity-doo.
Stand
Somebody get that woman a costume.
A costume? I want a 2-year contract. Ezekiel, close me up! Catch you later, Billy. I'll be the one laying next to nothing. Billy Dilly! Oh!
Judy, listen! Those girls, I met them in kindergarten. They're my cousins!
All you kids are staying on the ski lodge.
Which way is the ski lodge?
I'm glad you asked me that, Senator. Let me show you where that is in my
Dear God, please bless Grandpa this Christmas. Bless Mommy and Daddy and the whole state of California, but especially bless Pasadena. God, most of all bless Grandpa. I'd even give up snow, although I'd rather not. Amen.
Say there, Miss Susan. What are you doing out here wandering around in the middle of the night?
Oh, it's okay, Mr. Wallace. I'm on Pacific time.
Your grandfather's going to put you on military time if you don't get some shut-eye. Come on.
I can't sleep anyway.
Why is that? Are you homesick? Have you got something on your mind?
Yo, just usual day-to-day concerns.
Those day-to-day concerns are real killers, all right.
Mr. Wallace, is Grandpa really going back into the Army?
He might sometime, Susan.
Can I go with him?
You could volunteer, but you might be on the short side.
Mr. Wallace, is Grandpa very unhappy?
Yeah, Susan, I think he is.
I want to help him. Oh, I love him so much, Mr. Wallace.
Just tell him that. Maybe that's all the help he needs.
I want to. I almost did, but to tell you the truth, I'm kind of scared of him.
Don't feel bad. He used to scare 6,000 grown men, including me, at a time. Now you go on and get some shut-eye.
But how can I? All I can think about is Grandpa.
It's easy. Just try the new Bob Wallace method. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. Good night, sir.
Thank you, Sam.
Another insomniac.
Seems to be a whole club of us out here.
That was very beautiful what you told her.
It's just common sense is all.
You can't take a compliment, can you?
Nope, never could.
Bob, I think you're staying here and trying to help out the general. I think it's one of the most decent and unselfish things I've ever seen.
You talk about decent, try the old man. I once saw him carry a wounded soldier out of a burning jeep and run 50 yards with him under fire. I'm just a piker compared to that.
You don't believe all that about angles and percentages, do you? A little bit of larceny. You put up a good show, though.
Old habits, I guess. See, the neighborhood I grew up in, larceny was the only thing going around. Then, I went into the army and found out different. I met guys like the general. People who put their lives on the line for you. No questions asked.
I found that in show business. Say, those kids who came out here today.
A bunch of big hearts, all right. Well, I should get some shut-eye if I can.
It's very simple. Just try the new Betty Haynes method. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings.
If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep. Counting your blessings.
Good night.
See you around the mess hall.
Morning, the Ed Sullivan Show. Yes, Miss Clooney, I'll connect you. Good morning, the Ed Sullivan Show. Jose Jimenez? One moment, Senor Jimenez. Good morning, the Ed Sullivan Show. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Kilgallen. Mr. Sullivan's on another line. Good morning, the Ed Sullivan Show.
Mr. Banks, are you telling me that your client refuses to go on after Topo Gigio, the lovable Italian mouse? Mr. Banks, may I remind you that Topo Gigio is an American institution? May I also remind you that your client is Slinky the Seal? He juggles and he catches fish, and he doesn't know a thing about comedy. Well, all right, then would he go on after Senor Wences and his talking box? All right, you talk to Slinky, I'll talk to Topo, we'll talk. Goodbye! Ethel?
Yes, Mr. Sheldrake?
Did you send the letters out to the 151st Division about going up to that inn in Vermont for Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Great, thanks, you're a peach. Could you get me the Columbia Inn?
Good morning, Columbia Inn. Weather? Yes, we have plenty of weather. Come up and see it. Good morning, Columbia Inn. Do we have entertainment? And if my song... Hello? Hello? Good morning, Columbia Inn.
Good morning, Captain Wallace.
This is not Captain Wallace. This is Martha Watson.
Martha Washington?
Watson.
Oh, Watson. I really didn't think I was getting that old.
Neither did I.
Martha, this is Ralph Sheldrake calling from New York.
Oh.
Can you leave a message for Captain Wallace for me? Tell him our secret scheme is going perfectly.
Secret scheme?
About the inn up there. The company is entirely prepared to take it over Christmas Eve.
A company has taken over the inn?
Yep, the entire division's been alerted. The old man won't know what hit him. Martha, tell Bob this, quote, this is $1 million proposition.
$1 million? But Mr. Sheldrake, I don't understand.
Well, that's okay, Martha. Bob will know exactly what I mean. And hey, can we keep this on the QT?
Yes, but Mr. Sheldrake...
Great, thanks, you're a peach.
Bob's got a company. Oh my gosh, she's trying to buy up the inn.
Morning, Mike. Did I hear something about a crisis?
Put up a show in 5 days. Why not? They say God took a week.
Everything moves faster now.
People!
Morning, sweetheart. Are we friends again?
I didn't know we ever stopped.
Oh, Billy Dilly!
But don't press your luck.
Hi, Billy. We came up with some new costumes for the show.
What'd you think?
Girls, the show, it's family friendly. We gotta keep things clean.
Oh, we thought of that. How about this for family friendly? Clear bells! Ding-dong, ding-dong!
I'll go talk to wardrobe.
Wardrobes that way?
Rats.
Morning.
Morning. People!
Morning.
You sure look bright-eyed this morning.
You might say Santa came early this year.
If you're talking about Santa Bob Wallace, it couldn't have happened to a nicer girl.
We had a long talk last night. But Judy, I didn't think they made guys like that anymore.
Happy holiday, sister.
Oh, Betty, there's a telegram for you from New York.
For me, quite a day.
From the Regency room at the Imperial. Stop. Can you come immediately? Stop. Solo engagement, you name the term. Stop sign. What are you waiting for? We're the Regency room.
What, did you hold it up to the light?
That's for amateurs. I use steam.
5 minutes, ladies! 5 minutes! People! 5!
Too bad you have to give up Pine Tree to take this job. Are you going to take this job?
What, and give up Pine Tree?
You are so honorable. Too bad everybody isn't as honorable as you.
Anybody in particular?
I shouldn't tell you this, but I got a call from Mr. Sheldrake, a friend of Bob's. He seems like a big real estate man. Betty, they're scheming to buy again.
They're what?
Our secret plan is going great, he says. Says to me he's got a company all ready to take over the inn on Christmas Eve, no less. The old man will never know what hit him, he says. Oh, and he says it's $1 million deal and swears me to sign it.
That's not possible.
They're not even going to warn the old coot. Just kick him in the drawer.
Bob couldn't be involved in something like this.
If I'm wrong, I'm going to resign as the president of the New England chapter of Busybody Anonymous. Martha! Martha, Grandpa found the village you've been hiding. Oh, is he angry? Oh, Jupiter, I'm in trouble now. Well, what are we going to do? There's only one honorable thing we can do. We're going to hide. Okay.
Can we lift this drop? Can we please lift this drop? Ezekiel!
Good morning, Miss Haynes. How did you sleep? Didn't sleep a wink myself. Yep, one of the best nights of my life. Say, what's the matter?
Seems you got a message from Mr. Sheldrake. Your secret scheme's working out.
Beautiful, beautiful.
$1 million deal, huh?
$1 million proposition. Boy, that's old Ralphie. How's that for a great little angle?
Brilliant.
This ought to help the old man.
Help him? Is that what you call it?
Sure, this will take the load right off of him.
A little bit of larceny in all of us.
This will put Larson out of business. But say, you'll keep this under your lid, won't you?
I can't believe you have the gall. Excuse me.
Betty, if this is about last night,
I'd rather not discuss that.
it's just a little kiss is all, nothing to feel guilty about.
Guilt? Look who's talking about guilt.
Am I supposed to feel guilty about something?
Are we finished? Is that all, Mr. Wallace?
I suppose so, Miss Haynes.
Martha, what the devil is happening?
Places! Is everyone in costume?
Hey, Mr. Wallace. Your number, Mr. Wallace.
Say, Phil, have you ever figured out women?
Yeah, they got longer hair than us, and they're smarter. Next
Never
question.
mind. Say, I got the word from Ralph's office. The letters went out. We are solid.
Great.
Okay, boys and girls, here we go. Let's lift this drop!
I was blue, just as blue as I could be. Every day was a cloudy day for me. Then good luck came a-knocking at my door. Skies were gray, but they're not gray anymore. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shine so bright. Never saw things go so right. Noticing the days hurry by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me, smiling at me. Blue skies do I see? Can't you hear those bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shine so bright. Never saw things go so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my heart is blind. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue, blue, blue skies from now on.
Martha, Grandpa is chasing you. I know, honey. I know. Please come to Grandpa right now.
What are you doing? Get off my thing! Get off! Come on, everybody! Hat!
Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Birds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shine so bright. Never saw things go so right. Noticing the days hard when you're in love. Why are they gone? Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies from now on. From now on. From now on. Blue skies from now on. From now on.
Martha, you know what I can do?
But I don't want to go there. My butt's hurting. My butt and my back.
Hi guys, I hope you've been enjoying everything so far. I just want to make a quick announcement. The raffles that we have out on the concessions, in the ticket area, we're going to be drawing those at the end of intermission. So we have 4 awesome raffles, some of which are decorations that you can actually see when I'm in the lobby, or decorations that you can see in the show during the finale, and one amazing basket put together by Anna Glenser, and the decorations were put together by Dan Hope. So this is your last chance to get some raffle tickets and throw those in the boxes, and we'll be drawing those at the end of intermission. Thank you.
There we go. She didn't get that. What do you think of it? Oh, I love it. You've got a talented grandson, don't well, but he does have a better part. He's handsome. Oh, just right. Oh, great. Yeah, compared to what's going
I do. I want that.
I don't know why, but I was thinking about that.
Her daughter, Susan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I know. I was thinking, Friday night, I was like, okay, we gotta remember to leave
I already started eating.
Check. Found it.
Well, what do you think, Meemaw? Hanging in there?
Check 16.
Yeah, they have a pretty good crowd tonight. You need to get in. I shouldn't probably sit down. Please let me in. Sorry, nobody. That's okay. Do you want to stand up a bit? I can't. I've got stone cold steel. Just stretch your back a little. I am proud. He's doing a good job.
When he was the chef,
That was funny.
that was funny. I'm like, okay, I didn't know this side of him. He can go out there and let me
See, right here is mine. Yeah, he's got confidence. And he just couldn't do that. I know. It's a cute one. I can't go. It's a good show. I've always liked White Christmas.
Well,
Kind of like a stem shirt. So like when I
Watch White Christmas.
he was like on it, like, what night are we going? So it's funny.
That announcement worked great. Half the church is here. I'm looking around going, I know that. I know them. I know the band. Pass the flavor.
So I have my most annoying character, the stage manager. Yeah, he's the most annoying.
And they're good ones.
The sergeant can be like that. The general. He can be like that too. But no, something was off with his mic or something. Because
Maybe that's why they yell a little louder too.
But you know what? It's a nice change from when our kids were in school. The sound was
this is
We didn't have a sound system.
Well, these guys, they got the mic. They got, I mean, it's good. But they hit them.
No, I said we didn't have that.
No, we didn't.
Of course, that was 40 years ago.
Yeah.
well, we did when I was in school.
Yeah, you hung them down.
Oh, we didn't even have that.
Yeah.
Well, they said like microwaves, microphones on the front.
We didn't have those either. We didn't have that either. We did have a nice auditorium, nice plush seats that seats went up.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a bigger school, so we had all the students and a full orchestra.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
For a little town, I think.
For a little town, I think they did a great job.
These kids have never danced and stuff.
I was thinking they should have called me. There's some choreography. Don't say that.
Every group of kids has uniforms and appearance. When the state came to us out in green sweaters, she like says the reason the costumes are in school. Kim's like, oh my god, it's that green sweater again. It's like the green sweater that never dies. So the costume closet is up there.
Yeah.
And we would write, there's a genie.
That doors over the exit sign?
Yes. We write a genie up there and carefully crawl in there.
There's not steps up there.
No. So like that
Is
whole
that all
area.
open, that whole one room?
So there's like it's 3D with like 2 or 3 layers of wraps of clothes that people have donated, prom dresses, stuff from years, probably. But those are great. Yeah.
Some of those costumes are 20 years old.
Oh God, yeah. Some probably older. Wedding dresses, like those, I recognize the military uniforms. Those were out there. I think they rented those.
Okay. Yeah, because did you see Eric's tag?
I thought that was part of the show. So something's going to say.
No, I thought it was a microphone at first.
And he stood behind a desk. It was a desk. Oh, right. Did you see? Wow. He was so embarrassed. I'm so surprised.
Well, humility's good for us.
Right. Oh my God. Oh, funny. Very good. They do look very good. They work hard.
They do. When we did my family, I grew up in Kansas. And when we did shows, a lot of times we did. So I learned how to spot and all that. And big walls, not just standing in one spot. Well, that's what they did when we did my first lady. They had me. Everybody. Let's go.
This is my good friend Tracy.
Hi, nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
We've been friends.
30-something years. I don't know how long.
We have played softball together.
Should have seen this girl slide right here. Gosh, I was like, so it's got to be about 35 years.
We're not old enough to know.
No. It's very nice to meet you. She's a thing. I'm the servant.
Everyone needs to keep it cool.
Yeah. So did you? I mean,
It's on YouTube, so she was very good. She said, they were telling me to watch it. It was nice. Well, we were on Maui, so we went around the bottom and we went around the top and we went little and we just explored all of Maui. It was good. Oh yeah. Yeah, me too.
she didn't know. I was like, you still don't know what you're doing. I mean, right.
Sergio presents you back into the game.
Not funny enough, we're both blind and we can't read this. Oh, favor! You want the A-plus game? Project Plus uses droplets. It's not my fault. I got books on. Okay, next we're gonna do the 6 silver and gold 8-inch ornament. That's pretty big, Rita. Ooh, it is.
Silver and gold are lovely colors for Christmas.
Hopefully you'll break them. Ma'am, we can't read. George, open it,
Ornaments over there. I told you I was good luck.
Everyone hear me fine? Yes. Perfect. So, now we're going to do the giant silver bells hanging decorations. Rita, go do it.
We got this one. The winner is Kelly Christie.
I'm glad you couldn't read that because I couldn't.
Phil said it himself. I'm the smarter one.
Hey, just because you're smarter doesn't mean you're prettier.
We're twins.
Thank you.
Okay, so apparently the last one, I don't get a card, but it's the cookie basket. Oh, I love a good cookie basket.
Me too. Whoever wins that, you have to share it with us. And the winner is Bev Phillips.
Wow, well, we don't got a hand up in this crowd, but I think she was here the other night. Thanks for joining.
Congratulations to the winners and enjoy the show.
As a child, I went wild when the band played.
How I ran to the man when his hand swayed.
Clarinets were my pets.
And a slide trombone I thought were simply divine. But today when they play, I could hiss them.
Every bar is a jar to my system, but there's one musical instrument that I call mine. I love the piano, I love the piano. I love to hear somebody play upon a piano, a grand piano. It simply carries me away. I know a fine way to treat a Steinway. I love to run my fingers on the keys, the ivory.
I love to meddle, not only music from Broadway.
I'm so delighted if I'm invited to hear a long-haired genius play. So you can keep your fiddle and your bow, give me a P-I-A-N-O-O-O.
I love to stop right beside an upright,
or a high tone baby grand.
I love the piano, I love the piano, I love to hear some
Susie. Susan.
Susie's fine. Or if you want, you can call me Broadway Sue.
Oh, Judy, costume change. You better have your number in 10 minutes. Go, go, go.
Oh, that's right. Well, Mr. Davis?
Well, Broadway Sue, don't you have a history report to write?
Thinking of show business? You do remember this is my grandfather's barn, after all.
You know what, Susie? You're not a performer. You're a producer.
A producer? What do they do?
Anything they want. But first, they do their homework.
Ugh.
Go on, Broadway Sue. Take off that makeup. Show them.
The costume, Susie.
A lot of good it did me. Guess I'll just have to go to my dressing room and have a scene.
10 minutes! 10 glorious minutes! Stand for Betty and Judy's number!
Hubba hubba ferocious!
Sorry, Phil. No chance. You're taken.
Taken? What do you mean taken?
What do you mean? What do they mean, taken? They mean taken, as in taken.
I know what taken means, but what does taken really mean?
Maybe you should forget this word taken and remember the two of us and me. Remember me, your little mountain flower. And yes, 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 I mean yes.
You know what, Judy? Me and you, we need some time apart.
We are locked in a barn in Vermont.
Judy, I think you better go talk to Betty. She's packing for New York.
Packing? Why?
I happen to be a free man, you know.
Uh-oh.
You and I will talk later on.
Uh-oh.
Martha, still waiting an explanation about those bills.
That was quite a mess you left me. I should have made you clean it up.
I'm still waiting.
I did it for your own good. That's my explanation. I thought if I put my brain into it, I could get this place out of the red and get it into the pink again. And if that's not a good explanation for you, you can shove it up your vacuum cleaner and turn it up on high.
Say, folks, what's going on?
Nothing!
Uh-oh. Yep.
Mr. Foster, may I have a word with you? Please do not say, oh. I'm used to a union crew, a Broadway theater, and a professional staff. Instead, I have Hayward does not belong, and Mr. Bigmouth Snake just hit the finale. So don't just stand there, do something. I love the piano. I love the piano. I love the piano.
But we have a contract here. I have to leave, Judy. I thought you'd understand. Without any explanation? It was something that was told to me in confidence. You can't break a confidence, but you can go off and play the Regency room? It's a big break, and I'm glad you got it, but whatever happened to Miss Honesty is the best policy? Did she turn into Mussolini all of a sudden?
Oh, honey, it just breaks my heart.
Aren't you in love with Bob?
I thought I was.
What did he do to drive you off like this?
Let's just say he's not the man I thought he was.
What man ever is?
Well, he got my hopes up.
But Bob is the most decent guy on earth, unlike his partner.
We're busy! Now what the devil is all this packing about? Good Lord, I'm even talking like old rooster now.
It's about Bob and Betty, and maybe Phil and Judy too.
Well, when you get yourself involved with a song and a dance band, that's what you get, a song and a dance. I learned that from the last 23 horn players I went out with. Scum, every last one of them.
I'd go with you, Betty, except I want to stay and tear Phil's head off.
I say congratulations.
Congratulations?
This is America, sisters. Celebrate your freedom. You got nothing to lose but your girdles. Crocodile tears will not be shed. They're not for a lady like I can recall what my aunt said when she married for the 20th time.
act just like a man. Susan, go tell Bob to take a long walk off a high ski jump.
Okay.
When you find your love and romance, gets a sudden kick in the pants, gets yourself surrounded and bounded with lots of men. Falling out of love can be falling in love again and again and again and again. Falling out of love can be falling in love again and again and again and again.
Ladies, haven't you seen the Haynes sisters? Bob, I looked everywhere. Their room, the game room, the ladies' room, the milk room. I cannot find them. Betty Judy Haynes!
Man, that guy's quite the opera.
Yeah, I'll turn him into one.
Just needs a title.
You know, Bob, gotta get these lights for the girls' numbers. Band goes off in 10 minutes. If we don't do it now, we ain't gonna.
Say, girls, did any of you know this number? Aw, shucks, buddy. Guess we've got no choice.
You don't mean what I think you mean.
Ezekiel Foster, hit me with number 17, Surprise Pink.
Oh no, not number surprise pink. Oh.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm there to keep my eye on her. Sharing every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrives from home, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain or sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man. Sisters, ever loving sisters. Remember how you told me to have fun? Yeah, well I'm having it. Sister, don't come between me and my man.
Afternoon, General. We were discussing as fans, you know.
We're not really in this number.
He made me do this.
Union rules.
Mr. Wallace, I have a secret I can't tell you.
Don't tell
me the secret now or later?
Betty just left for New York. Judy drove her to the station.
New York? What for?
I'm not sure. Something about you weren't the man she thought you were.
Oh, that's what she thinks, huh?
In the meantime, she said to jump off how many was it? Really high ski jump.
Actually, Miss Haynes got a telegram.
What did it say? Bob Wallace is the man you think he is? Leave town? Everybody take 5, please.
I took delivery of a farm here. Take a look for yourself.
The Regency room? Why, I like that. Leaving Vermont for the big time. I said take 5.
Captain, I think you're making a tactical error.
All that high-minded talk. What a lot of guff.
Bob, I think she got confused somehow. One of the jobs of a commanding officer is knowing how to assess people. In my assessment of Miss Haynes, she doesn't have an ounce of guff in her. I think she loves you, and you love her. There's just some misunderstanding. If you don't go off and chase her, you're a damn fool.
I think so too.
General, can you arrange for a car to take me to New York?
There's already one waiting outside.
You know, sister, you are a pride.
Just wait till you hear me sing.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Regency Room at the Manhattan Imperial Hotel wishes you the happiest of holiday seasons. And now, in her first New York solo accompaniment, Miss Elizabeth Haynes.
far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
Excuse me.
Betty, I'm kind of confused to tell you the truth.
Look, Bob, I talked this all over with Judy last night.
What about talking it over with me? Or Phil? What about that cast you left up at the Lurch in Vermont? You don't want people to think you're underhanded, do you?
Underhanded? You talk about being underhanded?
That's a pretty mysterious remark.
I'm so angry with you right now, I can't even speak to
Betty,
you.
if I said or did anything wrong, I want to set it right. I just need to know what it is.
Well, if you don't know what it is, I can't explain it.
Now I'm totally lost.
Bob, it's a good thing I ran into you.
Betty Haynes, this is Ralph Sheldrake.
Mr. Sheldrake, I've heard a lot about you.
Well, I'm so glad that Bob invited me to come see you tonight. Wow, you are TNT, Miss Haynes.
Ralph and I were in the Army together. Now he works for the Ed Sullivan Show.
I'm sorry, the Ed Sullivan Show? I thought you were in real estate.
Oh, I'm only a humble TV producer. Anyway, Miss Haynes, Ed wants you on the show. How's that for $1 million proposition?
$1 million proposition?
The people out there won't know what hit them. Now, Bob, I haven't gotten responses from about half the guys. I think our letters might have gotten caught in the holiday mail.
Say, that's a tough break. Do you think Ed could give me a spot on the show tomorrow?
Sure, I could cut Kate Smith down to 3 courses. God bless America.
I'm sorry, you're not in real estate?
No, I'm not.
And Bob, you brought him all the way out here just to see me, even after I left the show?
You're good. That's all I know. And if it's a single act you want, you can have it. But say, I've got a scoop. Ralph's in the studio. Betty, take care. Good luck.
Isn't that just amazing? A star like Bob Wallace helping out the general? You know we sent out over 600 letters to get the whole thing set up.
Mr. Sheldrake, there are a few things you're going to have to explain to me.
We'll follow the old man wherever he wants to go, long as he wants to go, opposite to the foe. We'll stay with the old man wherever he wants to stay.
You hear that song, folks? We'll follow the old man wherever he wants to go. We in the 151st Division used to sing that to General Henry Waverly. And I'm here tonight with a call to the 151st. You see, the General could use some company this Christmas. I know it's asking a lot and all, taking your family up to Vermont for the holidays, but that's what Christmas is all about. And a lot of us wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for the General. So, we'd be giving just about the nicest gift to the greatest guy we'll ever know. Because we love him, especially when he keeps us on the ball. And
still showtime. Where can he be?
Holiday traffic, folks. Happy Christmas Eve.
Any luck, Bob? Did you see Betty?
It's all right.
Yes, and?
What happened?
She won't come back. She just wouldn't budge. I don't get it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bob.
Well, say, how's things going here?
Oh? Not too bad. Not too bad.
What's that mean? I hope it's not obscene.
It's where the engagement ring is gonna go. Right there.
She got me drunk. She clobbered me over the head. Next thing I knew...
Things sure happen fast in Vermont.
Yeah, we're renaming it the Sunshine State.
Well, that's great. That's terrific. I'm happy for you two.
Mr. Wallace, Mr. Davis, I've been working on my number. Can I show it to you?
All right, Susie. You beat us into submission. Let's see your number.
Stand back, Pine Tree. Susan's back in town. Let me sing a funny song with crazy words that roll along. Yeah, if my song can make you happy, I'm happy. I'm like a sunflower, put a light on me, and I turn into you hanging on the footlights. Voila, I'm young again. I'm happy, let me sing of Dixie charms, the Swanee shore and mother's arms. My song can make you homesick, can start you laughing, can start you crying.
I demand 6 figures. No, 12 figures. Martha!
There was the old man, Martha. Don't you forget it.
I know, Operation Uniform.
Front and center, Miss Watson, I need to talk to you.
You know your problem is, Grandpa?
What?
You need to count your blessings instead of your sheep. And you'll be
Martha, where are all my suits?
I sent them to the cleaners.
All of them on Christmas Eve?
Don't worry about the show. You can wear your uniform tonight.
I will not wear my uniform.
Then you can wear your undershorts and you'll make quite a photo of yourself. Folks won't be able to tell you apart from the Christmas tree stand.
I got along already well without you.
And it took 17,000 men to take my place and you're wearing your uniform tonight.
You know what you're acting like? You're acting like a wife.
Well, I've had enough practice. We argue all the time and we never have sex. People think we are married.
General.
Ezekiel?
Martha.
Zeke.
Merry Christmas.
And God bless us all, blah, blah, blah.
I've been hearing that all day. Got a package for Mr. Wallace. Another for you, sir. Washington, D.C.
From Washington?
Yeah, this is right here in the corner. You don't see too many of those. Well, wind's coming up. Better light a fire tonight. Happy holidays.
Bah humbug.
I've been hearing a lot of that, too. See ya.
Good Lord.
What, the Pentagon found the tank you stole?
They want me back. The president invited me back to active duty. I can post up to Europe after the holidays.
Oh, Henry, that's wonderful.
Now you're not going to cry on me, are you?
Oh, no, that's just my stigmatism acting up. You see? You can wear your uniform tonight after all.
I don't know where all the medals are.
Oh, I'll find them. You're absolutely hopeless, I swear.
Christmas elves, we've done it! We put up a show in 5 days, and I always knew we could do it. Never doubted us for a second. We all did it by remaining calm.
Oh, Mr. Nolte, I got something for you.
For me?
You have some of our homemade syrup. Some applesauce. Now sweeten your pancakes.
I'm moving to Vermont.
Merry Christmas, old man!
Likewise, buddy, likewise.
Oh, a toboggan!
Say, Phil, you were right not so long ago about putting some romance in my life. I had a shot with Betty, and I don't even know how I blew it.
Well, hey, buddy, don't be discouraged. I think I saw something for you under the tree, actually. And here it is.
What's that?
I don't know. Just said for Bob on it.
How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star?
I thought you were in New York.
There's no place I'd rather be tonight. Bob, I'm so sorry. I'm so wrong.
I never thought I'd see you again. Merry Christmas, Betty.
Merry Christmas, Bob. How much do I love you?
I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
Places, Bob. Oh, come on, Betty. It's magic time, people. Places for the top of the show. Places!
What are you doing?
Just get out there!
Why are you pushing me like this? I just want to send the code out.
Soldiers, attention!
We'll follow the old man wherever he wants to go, long as he wants to go, opposite to the foe. We'll stay with the old man wherever he wants to stay, long as he stays away from the battle spray. Because we loved him, especially when he keeps us on the ball. And we'll tell the kiddies we answer duty's call, with the grandest son of a soldier of them all.
Your troops are assembled, sir. The 151st Division salutes you.
At ease, men. Colonel Sanchez, Lieutenant Boyle. Isn't that freckled face?
Frankie Haynes, sir. He flew him from Fairbanks this morning.
Dog face. You look great as ever. So, Christmas Eve, 1954. And isn't this a fine gift? Trying to give an old soldier a taste of his former glory. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do have some news for you. President Eisenhower has invited me back to active duty, back into the noblest profession I know. Well, backwards is the way a soldier does not go. The fact is, I'm not a soldier anymore. I'm an innkeeper. A proud innkeeper, but a very bad innkeeper, with all the chance of glory right here in Pine Tree, and I couldn't even see it. Miss Martha Watson, my superior, could tell you, I once had breakfast for 600 hours. Well, breakfast will be served all day. Waffles will be sold all night. Calisthenics are strictly forbidden. Beds will not be made, and whoever calls me sir instead of Hank will be kicked out in his can. There's something I learned tonight that I didn't even know yesterday. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep. And you'll fall asleep, counting your blessings. blessings. The last time I saw your faces, you were boys, and now you're here with your wives and children. What a grand sight. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir!
What was that again?
Merry Christmas, Hank!
What was that again?
Merry Christmas, Hank!
Dismissed! Or as they like to say in the theater, on with the show.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Folks, if you
everyone, thank you so much for coming tonight. On Sunday, we traditionally do senior night. You can have that part. So we have 9 seniors this year. So if you have to get out of here for some reason, no offense will be taken if you slide out of your seats at some point and head where you need to head. Just letting you know. But I take a few minutes to talk about each senior, and they receive a little gift. And, well, you'll see. But let's grab another chair and bring it up here. Let's do a talk show style, because I'm not standing. Okay. You guys can sit in the chair. Before I start talking about the seniors, I would like to thank a few people, and I'm going to try to go as fast as possible. I know that it becomes like an Oscar speech because I have like a list of 400 names to read because it really takes so many people to make this possible. Obviously, I need to thank our choreographer, Maggie Ripplemeyer. I don't know where she is right now. Right back there. Our amazing set designer, Dave Hennerfeld, right back there behind me. And Dave not only, this was incorrect in the programs because we send the programs out for printing on Tuesday, but Dave printed our t-shirts, which are beautiful. If you catch a glimpse of those here in the band, they're really wonderful t-shirts. And of course, Marsha Braswell, the amazing Marsha Braswell. And then 2 people who stepped in this week who were, without them, I don't know what I would have done. Maddie White and Christy Massey. They are absolutely wonderful human beings. And I was having a rough health week, and they stepped in, and along with those other people I named, and many, many more, they really, really pulled everything together, and it was phenomenal. Oh my gosh, okay. So these are some people who didn't make it in the program. The other night, we had like a decorating party after rehearsal, and these are the people who... Haley, why didn't it do this when you were wearing it? These are the people who were here late decorating the stage and making everything look beautiful. Dana Hoke, Phyllis Eggmeyer, Maddie White, Anna Glenzer, Sarah Sullivan, Ryan Sullivan, Becky Coates, Michelle Kohler, Dave Hennerfeld, Lacey Brooks, Haley Brooks, Maggie Ripplemeyer, Christy Mertz, and Victoria Ripplemeyer, who helped decorate the lobby with their kiddos as well, which was amazing. Thank you to all of those folks. I also want to recognize Becky Coates, who wasn't in the program for hair. Don't shake your head. It was very helpful, and she did so much of the hair, beautiful hairstyles that you see up on stage today, so thank you, Becky. And just to any parents who I've neglected to mention who brought us food, like Kim Chapias and Abby Hare and Jennifer Johnson, who just kept us going throughout the week, to all the moms who came to multiple very hot and sweaty rehearsals and made kids try on costumes and said, nope, go back, try again, nope, go back, try again, here, maybe we can fix this. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you so much, and literally could not do this without you. It would never look this amazing, so thank you so much for all your help, everyone. So now I'm going to talk about each senior just a little bit, and I'm going to invite them up one at a time. And this is darn it, she's here in the audience. This is a tradition started by my high school director, Mary Beth Babcock, and she's back there in the audience. I've been crying all week, so get ready. I'm primed. She started this tradition, and what she did was take a rock, and it is not a special fancy rock, it is not glittery, it is not beautiful in any way, it's just a rock, about the size to fit in the palm of your hand. And she chooses a word for you that she feels is something she sees in you or something she wants for you. Sorry. It's a great meditative practice, especially when the kids are driving you crazy, and you need to think about what you love about them. Because there is something you love about every single one of these stinking kids. So I spend a little bit of time trying to think about each kid on my drives to and from work. kind of just meditating on what makes them who they are and what makes them amazing. So I'm gonna go one at a time, and my first one is Sam Kohler. Oh no. All right, Sam, you can sit if you'd like. At ease, Sam. For anyone who doesn't know, this is Sam Kohler's debut performance. Lion King as a shoebill, correct, which is very important, as Sam loves the shoebill. And he was an elephant butt, graciously, for us during Big Fish. Can you sense a theme? If he can play an animal, he'll do it. So this was a feat, convincing Sam to leave the light board behind, which he is so good at, and to come up here and get on stage and play this part. And honestly, Sam, I wouldn't have been offended if you said no to me, but thank goodness he said yes, because who else could we believe would scare 6,000 men at a time? I believe him, he's scary. But the truth is he's not. In fact, I heard a couple weeks ago, Kaylee was, maybe you were a little scared of Sam, a little bit, and then we overheard her going, well, I was scared of him, but he's actually really nice. And he is, and that's the gentle giant going on over here. And Sam, I know your love of animals, and as I was thinking of your word, I was trying to be clever, and I was trying to think of some animal that encapsulated everything that you are, but there is none because you are one-of-a-kind animal, Sam Kohler. So the word I landed on has to do more with where animals go for a safe haven. So the word I chose for you is sanctuary. Because to me, Sam, you're two things. You're either the quietest person in the room or the loudest person in the room. You're reserved, but you know who you are and you're very comfortable with that. And I know you devote a lot of time to taking care of animals, and I think you don't realize how much time you also devote to taking care of your family and your friends, and how much people appreciate that. And I think the reason everyone here was so stoked to see you on stage, to like get you up here with them, is because you make them feel safe, and you make them feel like they're not judged, and you make them feel happy, and you are really a sanctuary for them. So that is the word I chose for you, and thank you for being that for me and for all of us. You are a wonderful human being. Okay, I got Carson Brady. Did he make it up here? Carson Brady. Uh-oh. Carson Brady was very comfortable being talked about, I'm sure. Carson, you're an enigma. Since freshman year, I've been trying to figure you out, and I still haven't. But what I have figured out is, it seems to me what matters to you most is having fun with the people you love, the people you care about. Anytime we're in band, and I even hint that maybe we're done playing, or we're gonna take a break, or we're gonna not play that day for whatever reason, Carson is like, he has like a game like whipped out of his pocket, like a board game, and he's like ready to play a card game. And he's just, he'll put it away if need be, but he's ready. He's always like just ready to get people together, bring them together, and have fun together. And the other thing that surprises me about you is, to be honest, as a freshman and beyond, I thought, oh, Carson doesn't care. Carson doesn't care if he plays the trumpet or if he doesn't. Carson doesn't care if he learns how to play this part or if he doesn't. You know, he's just here along for the ride, but you do care. You care so much more than you let on, and you put in a lot more effort than you let on. I don't know if I'm not sure if it'll stay. Can you hear me? Okay. You put in a lot more effort than you let on, and you do everything with such kind of tedious care and intention. And so the word I chose for you is intent. Because to me, not only are you, it's kind of in that word that you use with little kids where you're like, well, he's just intent on not eating his broccoli, or he's just intent on doing this. That's Carson. He's intent on a goal, and he seeks it out. But I also think you live your life with a lot of intention. So I hope you continue to do that, and I hope you continue to let people see what a beautiful, caring soul you are. And I hope you continue to carry around exploding kittens in your pocket for the rest of your life so that you can always be ready to bring people together in a group and have fun with them. Kirsten. Looking fabulous. Kirsten, you are also, you're three people to me. Sam's two, loudest or quietest, that's one. But when I first got here and you were a freshman, you were just quiet. And I read it as shy, and it's not shy. I don't think it's shy, having known you for a little while longer. It's observant and deliberate and absorbing everything you see around you, taking that information in and using it to help you be successful in the world and help you be successful in your relationships with other people. And then after that, Kirsten, I went to a volleyball game and I saw warrior Kirsten, which is amazing and completely different from classroom Kirsten. You, as aggressive and intense as you are on the court, you also still use that quality, that calm, quiet, I'm observing everything, I'm taking it in, and I'm going to use that information to be successful. And then there's Kirsten number 3, which is Silly Goose Kirsten. And I love all the Kirstens, but Silly Goose Kirsten is my favorite. You are the funniest human being, and I can't believe I didn't observe it until maybe your junior year. And maybe that's just kind of when we got to talk a little bit more and I got to see it, but you are so funny. You come up with the most unexpected things to say. And I think as you go on in the world, it's hard to keep that part of yourself because you meet new people and you spend a lot of time trying to figure them out, trying to figure out what your place with them is. But girl, that part of you, that light, fun, fluttery part of you is what draws people to you. It is what makes people totally fall in love with you. And I want you to keep that as often as you can. The word I chose for you is flutter. And it might seem like a silly word, but you're silly. And what it means to me is not only do you have that fluttery, fun side of you that is just carefree and like beautiful to behold, but you give people that feeling by being around them. You make everybody feel fluttery, and you make us feel like, oh, we have so much fun together. And I just thank you for that, and I want you to keep that as a part of you. Okay? Oh gosh. Okay, Caleb Hooker. Hello there. You're not going to do the evil fingers? Every time I speak to Caleb Hooker, he approaches me with what I call his evil fingers. And you hold those up so people can see. He's always tempting his hands and doing something evil. And it always makes me feel like he's about to ask me something horrible or propose something horrible. And actually usually he is. Usually he's proposing we don't rehearse in band for some reason. There's some master plan he has, and it involves not playing his clarinet. Which makes you think that Caleb doesn't want to do work. But that is so not the case, because if you could have seen him this week running around the gym, doing everything that needed to be done, doing more than what needed to be done, you would see the work ethic that he has. And it is coupled with this impish, I don't know, you remind me of a character from like The Princess Bride or something. You're just, what's that? Never seen that. All right, well that's homework for you later. But you're courageous, sometimes to a fault. doing things that maybe, like climbing things you shouldn't climb, doing things you shouldn't do, suggesting things you shouldn't suggest. And people want to follow you, whether you know it or not. And I don't know if you know that. I think you're just kind of moving through your own life, but people love you and want to follow. He knows. People want to follow him, and that's because of this strong kind of brave leadership you exude and the work ethic you exude. So the word I chose for you is intrepid, which I know, fancy word, right? I said to Maddie White earlier, I said, I feel like in a different time period in the wrong hands, Caleb Hooker would have become a con man or something. Because he thinks on his feet, he works really hard, and it's fascinating to watch him at work. So intrepid, that's what that means to me. Not that you're going to become a con man, please don't. There are better ways. But that you are brave and courageous, and you work so hard, and people are going to want to follow your lead. So use that carefully, Caleb Hooker, evil fingers. I'm just going to throw that rock at somebody. I just gave him a tool. Okay, Neon Explorer. Mia, the fur coat is a great look. It's amazing. Mia, I'm just going to say your word right off the bat because I think everyone will understand instantly what I mean. The word I chose for you is glow. You shine from the inside out. I mean, constantly, like in every scenario. And I know you are not always having an easy time, so I know that it's not just because your life is easy. It's because it's who you are. It's so beautiful to watch you perform. It's beautiful to watch you play the sports that you love. You are graceful, you are powerful, and with your friends is the best place to watch you. And I feel creepy saying that maybe because it's like I haven't gotten to know Mia as well as I just watch you. I haven't gotten to know Mia as well because she's not a choir or band, which I totally respect. You got tons of other stuff going on, but I love that you've made time for the musicals and the plays, and to watch you perform. I think you can see it if you caught Mia on stage. Sometimes it's hard to watch anyone else, even though there's 10 other people on stage and maybe you're not the one who's the focus of the scene. It's hard to watch anyone else because you just glow. And I know that there are going to be times in your life when you don't feel very glowy. But believe me, that glow comes off to other people even when you don't feel it. And you are powering other people with your warmth and your spirit. So please remember that, if this can be a reminder to you that even when you don't feel very glowy, people are seeing it, okay? You're so beautiful and so wonderful. Thank you for being you. All right, I got Brooke Miller. Oh, Brooke. Your word was hard for me. I didn't know what to choose because you are a whole bevy of things. You have so many things going on. Amazing things. You are strong. You're a little bit scary. You're hilarious. You're caring. You're fierce. You're smart. You're driven. You just have all these amazing things about you, and it's like all in this like tall, gigantic, wonderful figure, which is so cool. And when I was thinking of words, my first thought process was, I was like, towering. I don't want to call Brooke colossal. That's going to sound wrong. I'm not calling you colossal, but you are kind of a colossal figure. So what I started thinking of, and kind of inspired by our next show, which is Greek gods and goddesses, I started thinking of like Greek goddesses, because you feel like that to me. You feel like something from an ancient world. And what the word I chose for you is a name. I chose a Greek goddess, and I chose Artemis. Do you know anything about her? A little bit. Okay, so Artemis was the goddess of the hunt, and she was the most beloved goddess among common people because she was right there with them. Not only was she the goddess of the hunt, so she was feeding them, she was the goddess of protecting children and young women. And so much about you is like a huntress. You, especially watching you play volleyball, it's as I said, she's a little bit scary in a good way, but it feels like you're on the hunt, and that's a powerful thing for a woman, to not be afraid to be like, I'm out to get you. I'm on your tail, man, and I've got your number, and it's empowering to watch. And I know with your future plans of going into forensics and wanting to learn sign language and wanting to use your intelligence and your power to protect people and to like retroactively solve things that need to be solved in order to make people feel like they have justice and they've been helped. That is so goddess level to me. It is amazing. And so I really feel like you embody so much of this ancient power. And I think you are going to bring so much warmth and safety to people throughout your life, feeling like they are being watched over by you. Thank you for bringing that to us. Okay, Caleb Siebold. 3 more, if you've lost count. 3 more. Okay, Caleb. You're tricky. You were the last one I got. I could not think of a word for you. Because when I think of you, I think precise, detail-oriented, perfectionist Caleb Siebold. But we all know those things about you. And I'm like, there's more to Caleb. And so what I want you to know about yourself is all that hard work, it amounts to more than you could ever know. Everything that you put into the musical, into choir and band, into your classwork, into FFA, into your family, into your work, it is like maestro level. It is amazing. You are an amazingly talented human being, and I think you cut yourself down a lot. And you're just like, oh, well, I worked at it a long time. Yes, that's what it takes to be that skilled. It's amazing. People don't often put in that work and take that time to be at that level. And so the word I chose for you is bravura. Have you heard that word? He has not heard that word. I win. He's very smart, you guys. He's much smarter than me. Bravura can mean 2 things. It can mean a very, very intense passage of music that is incredibly hard to perform, a bravura passage. Just wait for the Christmas concert. Caleb's got a bravura passage. And it can mean a person who possesses that, like who gives that performance, a bravura performance. And I feel like that's what you give, and in everything that you do. And I know that you get stressed about it, about making it right, and I know that your life gets very hectic. And I know that there's a lot going on inside you that you don't let out because you just need to keep your head above water and get everything done the way you want it to get done. But you are magnificent. So please don't ever think you're less than that, okay? Because you have so much skill, so much intelligence, so much beauty, and people love you, and they will love you if you're perfect or if you're imperfect, okay? But most of the time you're pretty darn perfect. So, so really, thank you for bringing bravura performances to us. Please keep bringing them to people throughout your life because you are an incredible musician, incredible person. So fun to watch, so thank you, Caleb. We just got a couple of Kohlers left. All right, Gracie. Okay, Gracie, when I was thinking of words for you, I was thinking timeless. Because that's, I don't know if I've ever met a young woman that's quite as poised as you. But that didn't sum up everything I wanted to say. Because, yes, you are very poised, and you possess a beauty that's timeless. You possess an attitude that's timeless. I mean, you remind me of a character straight out of White Christmas. You remind me of Rosemary Clooney. Do you get called nice a lot, Gracie? Do people call you nice a lot? Yeah. Except your brothers, probably. I think I got called nice a lot, and I was fine with it. I was happy with it. I was proud to be the nice person. And I think you are too. And I think that's good, because I think there's nothing more important than being kind and understanding with other people. But I think in your life, especially as you move on to the next chapter and things get harder and you have more people in your life that are asking more of you, you're going to not feel like being nice anymore. That's okay. And it can throw you into a little bit of a loop, because it's impossible to be this poised all the time. Impossible. And you're going to not feel like yourself sometimes, because you're going to think, wow, why do I feel like being not nice? Why do I feel like saying no? Why do I feel like getting angry? What I want you to know is that's always going to be inside of you, and it's always going to resurface, and it's okay to take breaks, and it's okay to hibernate a little bit on your niceness and your poise. You're okay to be messy. It's okay to be crazy. It's okay to say no to people, because you're never not going to be timeless, elegant, poised, kind, beautiful, caring, wonderful. You're always going to be that. And so the word I chose for you is perennial. Knowing your love for flowers, I know you know what that means. I'm sure most of you know what it means, Valmeyer community of farmers, but it means it means a plant that grows back every year and you don't have to do nothing. And that beauty is always in you, and it's okay to let it rest in the dirt a little while and take some time to sleep. That's what I want you to know. You're amazing. Thank you for being so beautiful and so poised, but it's okay. You aren't always. Love you. And so now we have Ben.
I guess I'll sit.
That's good, because I don't want to look up. Ben was a tricky one for me too, because how do you pick a word to define this? There are so many words, yes, to define you, yes. The first time I saw Ben, I was not your teacher, and actually I might have seen you before this, but I saw you in Bye Bye Birdie when you were just, how old were you in that show? Do you remember? How?
6th grade.
6th grade?
Yeah.
Little tiny Ben. He was in Bye Bye Birdie at Mass. And I was like blown away. And it's not because your performance was perfect, it's because you had this kabam, look at me energy. If you saw it, if you were lucky enough to see that, you know. And if you have seen Ben since, obviously in this production and every production since, you know, that's the energy he has. And that is obviously incredibly valuable in theater, because that's what you need, that's what you're here for. You're here for people to look at you, and you're here to make them laugh. I almost chose the word Cosmo for you, and not because of, I don't know if you're Fairly Odd Parents. Okay, I thought that's where your brain just went. I'm not thinking Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents. I'm thinking Cosmo from Singing in the Rain. Have you seen that?
I've seen the show.
Okay, Cosmo is the Davis of Singing in the Rain. He's the sidekick, he's the funny guy. And I know it must be disheartening sometimes to always be the funny guy. But what you have as the funny guy is such a gift that, like, no one gets. No one gets to be that funny. And as you go through your life, I know you're going to continue to do shows, because I know this love is in you deep. But I don't want you to get disheartened when you're always cast as the funny guy. I want you to embrace it, because there is so much more within you. And the audience will know that just by seeing you perform as the funny guy. the word I ended up choosing for you, and there are like 14 more words circling in my head, but the word I ended up choosing for you was spark. Because when I saw you as just a little 6th grader performing in Bye Bye Birdie, it was way more than a spark in that show. It was a raging forest fire going on in that show. But I feel like you always, in class, at home, just with your friends, with your family, you always have a spark. You always have a spark that says, hey guys, I'm gonna make everything okay because you can look at me and I'll make you laugh, I'll make you happy. And what a gift to have that spark in you and to be able to ignite it anytime you want and to create this flame that people follow. I mean, how many of you are on stage right now? I have a feeling it's going to be at least 1 or 2 people. How many of you are on stage right now because you've seen Ben in a play and gone, wow, that looks really fun, because Ben makes it look so fun. Yeah. I mean, you make me want to keep doing this. Sometimes I get tired and I don't want to do this either. But the thought of not seeing you perform and not being a part of that makes me want to do it again. Because I want to see that spark. Everyone is after what you have. You have an X factor. Use it wisely. You're amazing, Ben. Thank you so much for sharing your spark with us. Okay, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get our seniors. Seniors, let's get you up here for one big picture. And one more round of applause for our awesome senior class. Oh my gosh. I'd also like to thank, and Taylor might be gone now, Allie Wood did an amazing job on sound. And today she was going to be by herself. So who showed up? 2 Valmeyer graduates from last year, Abby Wood and Taylor Hasselhoff. Thank you for being here.